convertible RX-7 that I saw advertised in the local papers in Dublin, and he said the engine needed to be repaired. So that's what made me look at it, because I'd been driving a rotary motorbike before that. I still had it, the Suzuki 500. So when I saw the convertible looked well, the engine needed a bit of work, I said, well, I'll have a look at it, and I bought it. And unfortunately, about 2 months after I had the car, I hadn't really worked it. It was smoking very badly, and I said, right, I'll start looking at this engine. But I had a crash in my motorbike and I ended up in the wheelchair. So it was about 6-8 months later before I took the engine out of the convertible and started working from there. And then Mazda in Blackrock, where they had a mechanic there, they were getting the third generation RX-7s coming in with engine trouble, and they knew I'd rebuilt an engine, so they started giving me work, and then my reputation started from there.
Really? And your own car now?
My own car now, the RX-7, the Spirit R. I imported that 6 years ago from Japan myself. For one, because it was so special, it was only 1,500 made to finish off the RX-7s, and I was very happy with it when I came in. I wanted the grey model, and I wanted the one with the leather seats for comfort. I didn't like the idea of having the Recaro seats, so I went for the Spirit RB. So I've been very happy with it ever since.
And was it adapted when you got it here?
No, I got it adapted here. Fitted the hand controls from one of my last RX-7s because it's the exact same, and got the brother to convert it over. Plus it's manual, and I have a servo clutch, means that I can drive a manual. Just a little button on the gear stick, you press that, it pulls the clutch in, so you can drive it like an ordinary manual car, because I prefer a manual than an automatic, especially when it comes to an RX-7.
When it comes to an RX-7, yeah. And have you done anything else to it?
No, nothing whatsoever. It's come in from Japan like that, and that's it. The only thing I've done to it is I fitted an Apex ECU, because we have to map it for the fuel over here, because the grade of fuel over here is very poor, and they suffer from detonation, and if you get detonation in an RX-7, you have to rebuild the engine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one thing I tell people when they ring me up: make sure you have an Apex in an RX-7.
So how many of those are in the country?
One here, and there's 4 Spirit Rs in England.
Really?
Yeah.
It's last of breed now.
It's very last of them, and how many's left in Japan? There's been a few written off, and then so many, they won't export them out of Japan anymore either. People want to see the people in Japan, they are just doing it.
Mazda RX-7 FB 84. Got it off a guy in Galway about a year ago. It was pretty rotten underneath, so I had to get it welded, resprayed, all the suspension done on it. So it's been a year getting it to where it is now.
And is this the oldest one? I mean, it's the oldest one here today. But
it's the oldest type of RX-7. So there's the Series 1 RX-7 FB, which is the back of it's a bit different. Like there's a few differences. But yeah, it's the first RX-7. It's just a Series 3 of the...
Reliable?
Well, I've only been driving it now since Friday, but she seems to be spot on. There's 96,000 miles on it, and Joe, everyone said you have to rebuild the rotary engines, but haven't had to rebuild it yet, and doesn't look like it's ever going to need to be rebuilt for a while anyway.
And what's next? What are you going to do now?
Probably work on the engine now. Like, you know, she's driving now. She's road legal, which is the main thing. And yeah, it's just work on the engine and maybe some new wheels. Maybe keep the original. Don't know.
So, you going to drive it every day?
No, she'd be a weekend warrior. You know, I have another Mazda for every day driving. So.
What else you got?
I have an old Mazda MX-3 import V6, and that's a reliable machine. Now that was my first car, so I've had that a few years now. So.
And what are you going to fix it up anymore? Is there replacement body parts you're going to put in this one?
No, there's a few little bits and pieces that I need to get fixed for it. Like, you know, there's a joiner around the trim, need a new indicator, just small things that I can pick up.
And you keep it on the road?
Oh yeah.